Wolf.
Meow.
Wolf.
Meow. Timon of Athens. And Chloe has opted out raging today. And I figured I should let her have a break because, yeah, she always does so much. And she just wanted a break from raging for a day, so no worries. So no Chloe today. Timon of Athens. Timon, wilt dine with me? Apermenus. No, I eat not lords. Timon, and thou shouldest, thou eldest anger lazy. Okay, I don't have a clue. What do you think that is? CHOU apostrophe LDST. Thoudist anger lazies. Okay, we'll just go with it. Apparent Amentius. Oh, they eat lords, so they come by great bellies. Timid. That's lavishly apprehensious. Apprehensious. So thou apprehendest it, take it for thy labor. Timon, how dost thou like this jewel, Apprementus? Not so well as plain dealing, which will not cost a man into it. Timon, what doest thou think 'tis worth? Apprementus, not worth my thinking. How now, poet? How now, philosopher? Apprementus, thou liest. Poet, art or not one? Apprementus, yes. Poet, then I lie not. Apprementus, art not a poet? Poet, yes. Then thou liest. Look in the last work where thou hast frightened him to a worthy fellow. Poet, that's not frighten, he is so. Apprementus, yes, he is worthy of thee, and to pay thee well for thy labor. He that loveth to be lavish is worthy over the flatterer. Heavens that I were a lord. Timon, what wouldst do then, Apprementus? Even as Apprementus does now, hate a lord with my heart. Timon, what thyself? Apprementus, I. Timon, wherefore? Apprementus, that I had no anger wit to be a lord. Art not thou a merchant? I, Apprementus. Traffics confound thee, if the God will not. Merchant, if traffic do it, the God do it. Apprementus, traffic thy God, and thy God confound thee. Trumpet sounds. Enters messenger. Timon, what trumpets that? Messenger, 'tis Alcibiades, and some 20 horses, all of my companionship. Timon, pray entertain them, give them guides to us. I salute some attendants. You speak needs dine with me, go not you hence, till I have thank you, and when dinner's done, show me this piece, I am joyful of your sights. Enters Alcibiades as with the rest. Most welcome, sir. Apamenus. So there, I cheese contract and starve your several joints. What there should be small love, monger thee, sweet knave, and all of our courtesies was a strain of men's breed out into baboon and monkey. Auschwitz. Sir, you have saved my longing, and I feed most hungrily on your sight. Timon, right welcome, sir. Ere we depart, we shall be bounteous time and different pleasures. Pray you, let us in. Excludes all but Apamentius. Enters two lords. First lord, what time of the day is it, Apamentius? Apamentius, time to be honest. First lord, that time serves still. Apamentius, the more accused thou, and still omits it. Second lord, thou art going to Lord Timon's feast. Apamentius, I to see most fill a knave and wine heats fools. Second lord, fare thee well, fare thee well. Apamentius, thou art a fool to bid me farewell twice. Second lord, why, Apamentius? Apamentius, shouldst have kept one to thyself, for I mean to give thee none. First lord, hang thyself? Apamentius, no, I will do nothing at thy bidding. Make thy request to thy friend. Second lord, away, ein peaceable dog, or I'll spurn thee hence. Apamentius, I will fly like a dog the heels of the ass. Exits. First lord, he's opposite to humanity. Come, shall we in, and taste the Lord Timon's bounty. He outgoes the very heart of kindness. Second lord, he pours it out. Plexius, the god of gold, is but his steward. No need but he repays sevenfold above itself. No gift to him, but breathes the giver of return exceeding all uses of acquaintance. First lord, the noble mind carries that ever governed man. Second lord, long may he live, and fortunes shall we in. First lord, I'll keep you company. Excellent. Scene 2, the same. A room in the state of Timon's home. Hot boys playing loud music. A great banquet served in. Flavius and other attendings. And enters Lord Timon Alcibiades, the states. The Athens lords Venturius, which Timon redeemed from prison. And then comes dripping. After all, Apamentius discontentedly likes himself. Ventidius, most honored Timon, it has passed the gods to remember my father's age, and call him to long peace. He is gone happily, and has left me rich. Then, as in grateful virtue I am bound to your free heart, I do return those talents doubled with thanks and service, from which hope I deserve his liberty. Timon, oh, by no means, honest Vitudius, you make my love, I give it freely ever, and there is none can truly say he gives, as if he receives. If our better plays at the game, we must not dare to intimidate them. Faults that are enriched are fair. Ventidius, a noble spirit. Timon, nay, my lord, ceremonies was what devised at first, to send a gloss of famed deeds, hollow welcomes, recent goodness, sorry ear 'tis shown. But where there is true friendship, there needs none. Pray sit more welcome. Are ye to my fortune, that my fortune's to me? They sit. First lord, my lord, we always have confessed it. Apamentius, ho, confessed it, hanged it, have you not? Timon, oh, Apamentius, you are welcome. Apamentius, no, you shall not make me welcome. I come to have thee thrust me out of the door. Timon, fie thy, Charles, ye have got a humour there. Does not become a man, 'tis much to blame. They say the lords are fure bevis estates, but young man is ever angry. Go let him have a table by himself, for he does neither affect company, nor is he fit for it indeed. Apamentius, let me stay at thine apparel, Timon. I come to observe, I give thee warning on it. Timon, I take no heed of thee, thou art an Athens, and therefore welcome I myself would have no power. Pity thee, lest my needs make thee silent. Prometheus, I score thy mute, thou would choke me, for I should neither flatter thee. O you gods, what a number of men eats Timon, and he sees him not. It grieves me to see so many dipped their meat in one man's blood, and all the madnesses jeers him up too. I wonder men dare trust themselves with men. Methinks they should invent them without knaves, good for the meat and safer for their lives. There is much example for it. A fellow that sits next to him, parts bread with him, places beneath of him in a divide drought, is the risiest man to kill him. Has been proved. If I were a huge man, I should fear to drink at meals. At least they should spy my windpipe, dangerous throats. Great men should drink with harness on their Timon, my lord in heart, and let the health go round. Second lord, let it flow this way, my good lord. Prometheus, flow this way, brave fellow. He keeps his tide well. Those health will make thee and thy state look ill. Timon, here is that which is too weak to be a sinner, honest water, which never left a man I the mare. 'Tis and my food are equal. There's no odd feast, are too proud to give thanks to the gods. Apamenius' grace, immoral gods, I crave no pelf. I pray for no man but myself. Grant I may never prove so fond to trust a man on his oath or bond, or a harlot for her weeping, or a dog seeming of sleeping, or keeping with my freedoms, or my friends if I should need 'em. Amen, so fave to all. Rich men sin, and I eats and drinks. Much good ditch to thy good heart, Permentual. Timon, Captain Alcibiades, your heart's in field now. Alcibiades, my heart is ever at your service, my lord. Timon, you had rather be at breakfast of enemies than a dinner of friends. Alcibiades, so they were bleating now, my lord. There is no meat like 'em. I could wish my best friend at such a feast. Prometheus, would all those flatterers were thy enemies, then thou mightest kill him and bid me to him. First the Lord, might we but have happiness, my lord, that you would once use our hearts, which by we might express some parts of our zeals, we should think ourselves forever perfect. Timon, oh, no doubt, my good friend, but all the gods themselves have provided that I shall have much help from you. How had you been my friend else, why have you that charitable title from thousands? Did not you chiefly belong to my heart? I have told more of you to myself than you can with modesty speak on your own behalf. And thus far I confirm you. Oh, you gods, think I, what needs did we have any friends if we should never have need of them? They were the most, I need my bookmarker. Sorry to get lost. They are the most resembled sweet instruments hung in case, that keep their songs to themselves, while I have often wished myself poor, that I might come nearer to you. We are born to do benefits, and what's better on proper can we call our own that the riches of our friends, or what a precious comfort 'tis to have so many like a brother commanding one another's fortune. I joy, even made away, ears can be born. My eyes cannot hold out water, methinks, to forget their faults. I drink to you. Aprometius, thou weepest to make them drink, Timon. Second Lord, joy the like conception in our eyes, and that the instant, like a babe sprung up. Aprometius, ho ho, I'll have to think this babe's a bastard. Third Lord, I promise you, my lord, you moved me much. Aprometius, much. Touch sound within, Timon. What means that triumph? That trump? Enters a servant. How now, servant? Please you, my lord, there are certain ladies most desirous of admittance. Timon, ladies, what are their wills? Servant, there come with them a forerunner, my lord, which bears that office to signify their pleasure. Timon, I pray let them be admitted. Enters Cupid. Cupid, hail to thee, worthy Timon, and to all that to his bounties taste. The 5 best senses acknowledge thee their pardon, and come freely to gratitude thy plenteous bosoms. Thy ear, taste, touch, smell, please from thy table rise. These only now come, but to feast thine eyes. Timon, they're welcome all. Let's have kind admittance. Music makes welcome. Enters or exits Cupid. First Lord, you see, my lord, how ampled ye are beloved. Music's enters Cupid with masquerade of alley dies as Amazons with lutes in their hands, dancing and playing. Aprometius, ho day, what a sweep of vanity comes this way. They dance, they are mad women, like madness in the glory of this life. At this pump show, to a little oil and root, we make ourselves fools to disport ourselves, and spend our flatteries to drink those men upon whose age would void it up again, with poisonous spites and envies, whose lives is not depraved or deprives, who dies that bears not one spurs to the graves of their friends' gifts. I should feast those that didn't before me now, would one day stamp upon me, hasn't been done. Men shout about their doors again, setting suns. The Lord rides from the table with much adjuring of Timon, and to show their love, each singles out an Amazon, and all dance, men with women, a lofty strand or two to this hot boys and cease. Timon, you have done our pleasures much grace, fair, set for fair fashion on our entertainment, ladies, which was not half so beautiful and kind. You have added worth unto wanton lustres, and entertains me with my own device. I am to thank you for it. First Lady, my lord, you take us even at the best. Aprometius, faith for the worst is filthy, and would not hold talking, I doubt me. Timon, ladies, there is an idle banquet attends you, please you to dispose yourselves. All ladies, most thankfully, my lord. Excellent Cupid and ladies. Timon, Flavius, my lord. Timon, your little casket brings me here hither. Flavius, yes, my lord, aside, more jewels yet. There is no crossing him with humor, else I should tell him, well, I faith I should. When all's spent, he'll be crossed then, and he could. To pity bounty has not eyes behind, that a man might never be wrought in his mind. Exit. First Lord, where be our men? Servant, here, my lord, in readiness. Second Lord, our horses. Enters Flavius with a casket. Timon, oh, my friends, I have one word to say to you, my good lord. I must entreat you honor me so much as to advance the jewels, accept and wear it, kind lord. First Lord, I am so fair already in your gifts. So are we all. Enters the servant. My lord, there are certain nobles on the senate, newly aligned, and come to visit you. Timon, they are fairly welcome, flavors. I beseech your honor, vouchsafe me a word. It does concern you near. Timon, near. Why then, another time I'll hear thee. I pity thee. Let's be provoked to show them entertainment. Flavius aside. I scarcely know how. Enters the second servant. Second servant. May it please your honor, Lord Lucas, out of his free love, has presented to you 4 milk-white horses tarped in silver. Timon, I shall accept them fairly. Let the presents be worthy entertained. Enters the third servant. How now, what news? Third servant. Please you, my lord, the honorable gentleman, Lord Lucius, entreats your company tomorrow to hunt with him, and has sent you honored 2 braces of greyhounds. Timon, I'll hunt with him, and let them be received not without fair rewards. Flavius aside. What will this come to? He commands us to provide and give great gifts, and all out of an empty coffer. Not will he know his purse or yield me this, to show him what a beggar his heart is. Being of no power to make his wishes good, he promises to fly so beyond his state, that what he speaks is all in debt he owes. For every word he is so kind that he now pays interest for it. His lands put to their books. Well, would I gently out of office before I were forced out. Happier is he that has no friends to feed, than such that do enemies exceed. I bleed inward for my lord. Accents. Timon, you do yourself much wrong. You bait too much of your own merit. Here, my lord, a trifle of our love. Second lord. Well, more than common thanks, I will receive it. Third lord. Oh, he's the very soul of bounty. Timon. And now I remember, my lord, you gave good word the other day of big horse I rode on. 'Tis yours because you liked it. First lord. Oh, I beseech you, pardon me, my lord, in that. Timon, you may take my word, my lord. I know no man can justify praise, but what else does a fact? I weigh my friend's affection with my own, and I'll tell you true. I'll call to you, all lords. Oh, none so welcome, Timon. I take all and severe visitations. So kind to heart 'tis not enough to give. Methinks I could deal kingdom to my friends and never be weary. Alcibiades, thou art a soldier, therefore seldom rich. It comes to clarity to thee, for all that living is amongst the dead, and all the lands thou hast lied in pitched fields. Alcibiades, yeah. I defy land, my lord. First lord. We are so virtuously bound, Timon, and so am I to you. Second lord. So infinitely endeared. Timon. All to you, light to my lights. First lord. The best of happiness, honors, and fortunes keep with you, Lord Timon. Timon, ready for his friends, execute all by Apatemius and Timon, Metinius. What a callers here, serving of backs and jut out of bums. I doubt whether their legs be worth the sums that are given for them. Friendship full of dregs, methinks false hearts should never have a sound legs. Sees. Thirst honest fool lays out their wealth in court. Timon, Now, Prometheus, if thou were not stolen, I would be good to thee. Prometheus, no, all nothing. For if I should be bribed too, there would be none left to rail upon thee, and then thou wouldst sin the faster. Thou givest so long, Timon, I fear me thou wilt give away thyself in paper shortly, when needs these feast, pomps, and vain glories. Timon, nay, and you began to rail on society once. I am sworn out to give regard to you. Farewell, and come with better music, excellent Epimetheus. So thou willest not hear me now. Last page. This is kind of interesting. This broke man is giving away all this stuff and accepting all this stuff, and it's like the rich man, and yeah. Thou shalt not then unlock thy heavens from, that men's ears should be thee to counsel death, but not to flattery. Exit. Act 2, Scene 1. Athens. A room in the senator's house. Enters senator with paper in his hand. Senator. And late 5,000 to Varro and to Isidore. He owns 9,000 besides my former son, what makes it 25 still in motion. A raging waste it cannot hold. It will not, if I want gold, steal but a beggar's dog, and give Timon why the dog coins gold. If I would sell my house and buy 20 more, better than he, I give my horse to Timon. Ask nothing, give it to him. It fools me straight, and able horses, no porter at his gate, but rather one that smiles and still invites all that passes by. I cannot hold no reason, confound the state and safety. Capitus ho, Capitus, I say. Enters Capius. Sir, here, sir, what's the pleasure, Senator? Get your cloak, and haste you to Lord Timon's. Importune him for my money, do not cease, with slight denial, nor then silenced when. Command me your master in the cap, pays in the right town thus, but tell him, sire, my usage cry to me, I must serve my turns out of my own. His days and times are past, and my reliance on his faction dates have smiled my credit. I love and honor to him, but most not to break my back to heal his finger. Immediate are my needs, and my relief must not be toast, and turns me into words, but fine supply immediate, get you gone, put on a most impudent aspect, a visage of demand, for I do not fear, when every feather sticks in his own wing. Lord Timaeus will be left a naked goal, which flashes now a phoenix, get you going. Cephesus. I go, sir, Senator. Take thy bonds along with you, and have the dates in compt. Cephesus. I will, sir, Senator. Go, excellent. Scene 2. The same. A hall in Timon's house. Enters Flavius, with many bills in his hands. Flavius. No care, no stop, no sentence of expenses, that he will not neither know how to maintain it, nor cease his flow of right, take no account how things go from there, no resumes no care of what to continue, never mind. Was to be so unwise, to be so kind. What shall be done? He will not hear till feel I must be rounded with him. Now he comes, 555, blunting. Enters Cephesus and the servants to Isidore and Varro. Cephesus. Good evening, Varro. What, you come for money? Varro's servant. It is not your business to. Cophesus. It is, and yours too, Isidore. Isidore's servant. It is so. Cophesus. Well, we were all discharged. Vario's servant. I fear it. Cophesus. Here comes the Lord. Enters Timon's, Alcibiades, and lords, etc. Timon. So soon as dinner's done, we'll forth again, my Alcibiades. With me, what is your will? Cophesus. My lord, here's a note of certain dues. Timon. Dues, whence are you? Cophesus. Of Athens, here, my lord. Timon. Go to my steward. Cophesus. Please it to your lordship, he has put me off to the 6 sessions of a new day this month. My master's awakened by great occasion to call upon his own and humbly praise you, that with your other noble parts you'll suit in giving him his right. Timon. My honest friend, I pity thee, but repair to me next morning. Cophesus. Nay, good my lord. Timon. Certain thyself, good friend. Vario's servant. One Vario's servant, my good lord. Isidore's servant. From Isidore. He humbly prays your speedy payment. Cophesus. If you did know, my lord, my master's want. Vario's servant. 'Twas due on forfeiture, my lord, 6 weeks and past. Isidore's servant. Your steward puts me off, my lord, and I am sent express to your lordship. Timon. Give me breath, I do beseech you. Good my lord, keep on. I'll wait upon you instantly. Excellence, Alcibiades and lords. To Flavius, come hither, pray you. How goes the world that I am thus encountered? With clamorous demands of date broke bonds, and the distinction of long since due debts against my honor. Flavius. Please you gentlemen, the time is unregrettable to this business. Your impudity ceases till after dinner, that I may make his lordship understand wherefore you ate not paid, where you are not paid. Timon. So do so, my friends, seem them well entertained. Exit. Flavorous. Pray draws near. Exit. Enters Apamanthius and fool. Cophesus. Stay, here comes the fool with Apamanthius. Let's have some sport with them. Hang him, he'll abuse us. Isidore's servant. A plague on him, dog. Vario's servant. How does fool? Apamanthius. Does dialogue with thy shadow. Vario's servant. I speak not to thee. Apamanthius. Now 'tis to thyself, to the fool. Come away. Isidore's servant to Vario's servant. There's the fool hangs on your back already. Apamanthius. Now thou standst single, thou art not on him yet. Cephesus. Where's the fool now? Apamanthius. He last asked the question, poor rogues, and uterus mund bowed between gold and want. All servants. What are we, Apamanthius? Asses. All servants. Why? Apamanthius. That you ask me what you are, and you do not know yourself. Speak to them, fool. Fool. How do you, gentlemen? All servants. Grace and celerity. Go, fool. How does your mistress? Fool. She's even sitting on water to scold such chickens as you are. We could see you at Corinth. Apamanthius. A good germity. Fool. Look, you have come, my mistress page. Enters page to the fool. Why, how now, Captain, what's you and this wise company? How does thy Corpianus? Apamedius, would I had a rogue in my mouth that I might answer thy profitably. Page. Pity thee, Prometheus, read me thy superscription of those letters. I know not which is which. Prometheus, canst not read? Page. No. Prometheus, there will little learning die then, that day thou art hanged. This is Lord Timon, this is Alcibiades. Go thy waste, born a bastard, and thou hast died abode. Page. Thou wast wept a dog, and thou shalt famish a dog's death. Answer not, I am gone. Prometheus. Even so thou outrun grace. Exit page. Fool, I will go with you to Lord Timon's. Fool, will you leave me there? Prometheus. If Timon stays at home, you three serve three users. All servants. Aye, would they serve us? Prometheus. So would I, as good a trick as ever hanged man served thief. Fool, are you three unssured men? All servants. Aye, fool. Fool, I think no usuries, but has a fool to his servants. My mistress is one, and I am her fool. When men come to borrow our masteries, they approach sadly and go away with merry. But they entered my mistress' house merrily and go away sadly. The reason of this? Virgo's servants. I could render one. Prometheus. Do it then, that we may account thee a whoremaster and a knave, which, notwithstanding, thou shalt be no less esteemed. Vario's servant. That is a whoremaster's fool. Fool. A fool in good clothes, and something like thee. 'Tis a spirit sometime appeared like a lord, sometimes like a lawyer, sometimes like a philosopher, which 2 stones more than artificial one. He is very often like a knight, and generally in all shapes that man goes up and down, and from 80 to 13 the spirit walks in. Varro's servant. Thou art nothing altogether a fool, nor thou altogether a wise man, as much as foolery as I have, so much wit thou lackest. Prometheus. The answer might have been, Prometheus. All servants. Aside, aside, here comes Lord Timon. And that's all for today. Yay.